Good morning, TikTokers. Mr. G here with the weather forecast for Tuesday, March 1st, 2022. And today starts meteorological spring. So let's check out where spring is happening across America. Spring is definitely not taking place in Boston today, as they're going to see some snow later on tonight. But their high temperature today in the mid-30s with also a low. It's not going to be too much different because of that cloud cover, and snow is going to keep those temperatures pretty uniform both today and tonight. New York is going to see a high today of 46 with a low of 38 under partly cloudy skies. The same goes for Philadelphia, where they're going to have a high temperature of 49 and a low of 36. Let's move on down to the mid-Atlantic states. Washington, D.C., the nation's capital, is going to be basking in the sunshine today with a temperature of 55 and an overnight low of 42. 55 for Baltimore, as well as the same overnight low of 40. 49 degrees in Charlotte under a sunny sky, but some clouds will roll in tonight. Let's take a look at what's going on across the southeast. Atlanta is going to be warm with a high of 64. Really warm in Miami. It's the nation's hot spot with a high temperature of 80 under a low of 67 with a few clouds around. Some clouds also in New York and New Orleans with a temperature of 67 and an overnight low of 50 tonight. And we're going to check out what's going on in the Southern Plains. Houston, Texas, going to have a high of 67 under partly cloudy skies. Dallas 68 and 45 for a high and low under partly cloudy skies. Partly cloudy in Oklahoma City as well, 72 with an overnight low of 43. Now, what's important to note about March is that the severe weather season is going to start for these folks down in Houston, Dallas, and Oklahoma City. Starts about in mid-March, so you should start seeing more situations where we'll have severe weather starting to creep up. So let's take a look at what's going on in the Midwest, Kansas City, as well as St. Louis and Minneapolis. Kansas City is going to have a high of 70 with a low of 40 under mostly clear skies. Clear skies also in St. Louis with a high of 68, overnight low of 39 degrees. 34 and 27 in Minneapolis. They're going to have that rain and snow mix come in later tonight because of that Alberta Clipper that's moving by to the north. Here is a look at what's going on across the Great Lakes. Cleveland is going to see some rain today. 46 degrees for a high, overnight low tonight of 32. 47 degrees in Detroit with under partly cloudy skies. Also 45 in Chicago with partly cloudy skies. Here is what's going on in the mountains out west. Denver is going to be partly cloudy with a high of 67. Salt Lake City, 47 for your high today under sunny skies. Las Vegas, 77 degrees, the second warmest place in the nation with an overnight low tonight of 52. Here is what's going on in the southwest. LA gets to have a high of 67 with some clouds around. 47 in San Diego. I don't think that's right. I think that's going to also be 67 in San Diego. I just didn't change that. But 67 in San Diego today, not 47. 77 in Phoenix with an overnight low of 52. And finally, we have the Pacific Northwest. Seattle is getting that rain from a powerful storm that's moving onshore that's going to spread rain throughout much of the Pacific Northwest, all the way down to Northern California. Rain and snow is also going to move into Montana and Idaho today as well. But we have that rain in Seattle with a high of 55, as well as Portland with a high of 55 as well. And that rain is going to last today and tonight, as well as in tomorrow morning. 64 for your high in San Francisco today under partly cloudy skies. We may see some fog around the Golden Gate, so that's exciting to see. It's always really beautiful down there. That is a look at the nation's weather forecast. My name is Mr. G.